I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place.
We should be able to cook here.
There's something in the water.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. There we go. Good fishers always keep their cool. Yeah. I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a lively one. This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
Yeah. Reel it in. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Maybe you could keep it as a pet.
There we go. I reeled us in a big one.
I can't believe you caught that with a rod. Amazing.
Reel it in. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
Yeah! All right. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
A fish! You saw it too, right? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. Where should I cast my line? Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work!
There we go. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. There's a nice breeze here. I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
I've got something. I'll catch something bigger next time.
You finally made it.
There's something in the water.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about...
Looks...
Good night, everyone. All right, guys. Ready to go?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danon.
Mouth Witch, that's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposites. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but...
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Ren?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference.
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a rooster rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. And so
I know. How could he use explosives on his own?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the League. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resent.
Still, I don't think...
Yeah, I don't either.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No. That is... I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against... It's their oppression. But that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides,
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. I don't think that's fair. From me... What's wrong? All right.
What the...
Hmm?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another...
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Dahnans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You?
Indeed. Music enriches the world. Words could not describe my... Forgive me.
Don't apologize.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our...
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves, and outright forbade the ownership. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Not this way, I guess.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have some... thing they need from us.
Next time I try on something new.
Oh, yeah? How's... Great!
Yes.
Hey,
Good.
Really? What?
yes!
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes!
Over there.
Huh?
Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Mm-hmm.
Well... I see.
Oh, just... Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. We just look. Around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Hey, I think that might be what we're looking for.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
I'm not so sure. How's this?
I see.
Great! Huh?
Agreed.
Doyle.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them...
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place? For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest. Whatever we decide to do, though, we... Where are you going?
Alphen,
You should get what's got you up at this hour.
just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little.
And if I say I will you... What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Looks like we get to sleep. The roof over our heads.
got sand in...
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Saar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to dark.
Is that because some elements are easier?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the...
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the...
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so thick? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would...
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that. Or is that something that's...
I can't claim to know everything,
but it's some...
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do...
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do...
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with...
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply...
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get...
Oh, okay. Sure.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are start...
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting.
Yeah, but... it's still kind of...
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that you're...
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while...
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really said...
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well with...
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen...
Mostly. I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very... regimented...
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate...
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo... Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all.
Don't you ever get tired?
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say. How? I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice.
Oh.
Very.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this. All right. No.
Sure.
Really now? Yes! What?
What?
There. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
I'll do my best.
Can you take it?
On guard!
Begin! Resonate with the earth!
On guard!
Radiant?
Can you feel reflexes will not serve you well? Here. I'll face you!
Your blade!
Seismic rupture! Catapult!
Crescent move!
Leave the ensnaring.
Yeah, and pummeling to me.
Crescent move!
Ready!
Ignite! You're mine!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant!
Impact block!
We work well together.
I need time to walk.
Far enough!
Crush!
Glacial stream! Freeze Lancer! Lightning!
Here I go!
Radiant! Here!
Here I go!
You're mine! Lightning!
Seismic rupture! Begin! Your mind! Resonate with the earth! You require a hand.
Look sharp! By the power!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
Where are you going?
Meteor!
Can you take it?
Wow! Look what I just found. That's far enough!
Resonate with the earth!
Here!
Stalagmite!
I'll heal you all!
Rotating pile driver!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Loose.
Here goes!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
Interception's done!
I'll make you.
Take this!
Look sharp! Resonate with the earth! Dragon Floor! Or never. No further!
I can handle it!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Here I come! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? I need to be stronger.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Why didn't the Renans do... Let's see what you've got. I'll face you.
Far enough!
Pounce it!
Radiant
Resonate
Warrior!
with Armor won't save you! Stalagmite!
Mega Ray! These ones can run rings around us!
Tiger blade!
Sonic Thrust!
Resonate with the
Alpha!
Stalagmite, where are you going?
I'm ready!
One more!
In an instant! Impact Thrust! We work well together.
Finally timed well.
Reload!
Your blade! Crush!
Lightning!
I'm not done! Dragon Roar!
Only here goes! Radiant
Prepare to be sealed, though, least foot. Actually, perhaps ground is more appropriate.
Let's talk more.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Lightning!
I'll face it.
Hear me! Flame of
Resonate
Fire!
with the earth!
Crush! Glacial Spear! Here! Evil! Look sharp! Flaming Meteor!
Resonate
Piercing Roar!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my power growing!
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Here I go! You're
Lightning
going!
Wyvern!
Rotating pile driver!
Eat dirt!
Resonate with the
Here
earth!
I go!
Stalagmite!
Airborne
Resonate
Phoenix!
with
My
the earth!
set!
Can't get out of this!
You're on!
20 left!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion,
Now you
can
see
you
what
take
I
care
can
of them?
do. No sooner said than done. This one's mine.
Lightning Thrust!
Here goes! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Get behind me! I'm gone!
I'll face you.
Mega Ray! Make it rain!
Burst!
Rotating pile!
Got you!
Finish it!
Lightning!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Step back. This one's all law.
Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Retreat if you
Let
know
me
what's good for you.
First aid!
Resonate with the earth!
Going in!
Stalagmite!
Gravitar field!
Lightning
Not
Wyvern!
dream! It's in the sky and beyond!
Resonate with
This
the
one's
earth!
mine! Tiger Blade!
Dragon
Make
Smoke!
it rain!
Pesky airborne!
In an instant! Impact Thrust! We work well together.
Resonate with the finally timed.
Rising Wyvern!
Resonate with the
Soaring
earth!
Light Spear! Mirage!
Zero Flame! Reload! This one's mine!
through armor!
Crescent Moon!
Resonate with the earth!
Burning Strike!
This could be useful.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Resonate can't get out of this!
Freeze Blade! It's a duel of the arts!
Mine! Power surged through me. It got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here. You could use a hand.
Healing circle.
Does it hurt? How's this?
Here goes! Not in your dreams. Damn it. Mega ray. Flaming meteor. Hear me. Flaming fury. Burning sun. Here's the evil.
Ready and ready. I'll smash you. Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang.
Not like this.
Forgive me. This is mine.
Punishment?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation!
On guard! Flaming meteor!
I'll heal you.
Right here!
You won't get away with that! Here's a healing arc! First aid! Here I go! It's over!
What the?
Does it hurt?
Here goes!
Elusive deity!
No further.
On guard!
Burn in hell!
Flaming meteor! Yeah! Tiger blood! I'm ready! Another one down! Far enough! Thanks.
Not in your dreams! I'm only getting
Portal
started!
blade!
Pride was my downfall.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Flame of fury! Burning sun!
Flaming! Thrust! Mirage!
Radiant! Nice! This one! My ally! Radiant! One's mine! This can't be happening!
No! Resonate
Don't leave me all alone here.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
You require a hand.
Can't get out of this! Here I come! Try my turn! Here I come! Resonate with the arc!
Anything in armor is all right! Can't be happening!
I'm your death, Dream.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You go. Can you take it? Take this!
Far enough! What was I thinking?
House it! Demon Fang!
Light up the dark!
Thanks!
Freeze laser!
Double Demon Fang!
On guard!
Begin!
Healing
I'll
circle!
stop its charge!
There you are!
Mega ray!
Seven!
Crescent moon!
Zephyr Trident!
Tiger blade! Now
You
you've
picked
got
the
to
wrong
kick
fight.
me off!
Resonate with the earth!
Zephyr Dawn never fails!
Alright, let me out! Light up the
Take
face!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm ready to go! I'll take you all on! Ha!
the earth!
Not in your dreams!
Stalagmite!
Zephyr Cause!
The power of light! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Excited!
Not today!
I'm ready to go! Will this help?
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Appreciate the help!
Flaming meteor! Ready to go! Denied!
Sword Rain out!
I think I'm coming down.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
I'll cover you!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
Let loose! Demon Fang!
Benediction light.
Make it rain!
Interrupted!
Long! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
That took more energy than I expected.
I sense a strange power from the... Yes.
Lost!
Light up the dark!
Resonate with the earth! I'll smash you!
I don't have much
This
left!
one's mine!
This one's mine! Okay.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Hurricane
Glacier
Strike!
Spear! Here's the evil!
This one! They've got me surrounded. Their armors were interrupted.
Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Rotating pile driver! Begin! Mirage! Blow away! Resonate with the earth! Dragon Stalagmite! Take this! Severing Wind! No further! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
This!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Soaring Light! Not today!
Freeze Link! Who wants to
Take this!
Now you see what I can
Finish
do!
it!
Take it!
Alphen! In an instant! Impact Frost!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
We finally made it.
Have you guys checked your... Good. Let's get...
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is... An opponent like this should be easy. Can you take it?
Denied! Take this! House it!
There!
Rising
Warrior
Water!
Lancer! Radiant Cascade! Fred! This one's mine! Here goes! I never miss! Ice
Demon
Freezing!
Fang!
Damn it! Stupid!
Stand
back. I'll trip it up.
You're on!
Take
this!
Raging Cascade!
No further!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when
Do
I'm
it!
serious.
I'm going to... This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Well, looky here.
Come one, come all!
I'll face you.
Shattering
Rising
pieces!
Wyvern!
Not in your dreams! Annihilation!
Have it! You're on!
Burning Blood!
This one's mine!
Take Raging Cascade! Fred!
Free!
What did they just do?
Sia, can you take care of them?
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Lightning!
Begin! In a bind?
I'll smash you! Sword of Alpha!
Steel Flame! Raging Cascade!
Catapult! You're mine!
Searing
Catapult!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed. I hate camping out.
I feel all bent out of shape.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with men?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others,
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia's.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer...
Couldn't it be precisely...
I hadn't
It's funny.
Hardly uncommon among artistic...
But even so, you still took your job as...
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death. Of course, such a mentality... I pretend...
But you're making him...
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
This place gives me the creeps.
Be careful. The air is dense with
How are you able to pick?
I must admit, I'm curious myself.
Dohalim.
Apologies.
Stay alert, everyone.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! Resonate with the earth! Come and face me!
This one's mine! Let the marksman handle this! Where are you going?
Resonate with the earth!
Archfield! Glacial speed!
Got flyers!
I've got this!
Finish
Let
it!
a marksman handle!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Flying time flaws.
Does it hurt?
Do it! Like escalators!
In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. Coming through. It's on! Resonate with the earth! You picked the wrong... Come on, come on! You're mine!
Sleep now! Annihilation!
Soaring light spear!
Mega! Do it! Dohalim!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
No, you can't.
Certainly not.
Lightning orb!
Begin!
Alright! It's showtime!
I'm not done! I can carve through armor! Lightning strike! Tornado drive! Swallow blade!
Lightning orb!
Take this!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that!
I'm ready! Double in an instant! Impact block! Resonate with the earth!
I'm taking Take that! Whoa, hey! There's more where that came from. They're surrounding us!
Begin!
Let the marksman handle this!
Megasonic thrust! Ignite!
Freeze Blazer! Raging Cascade!
Elusive deity!
Raging! Here goes!
Benediction
Not
light.
on my watch!
Here I come! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops! My turn! Damn it! Too fast!
Can't stand back. I'll trip it up.
Lightning Raging Cascade!
Ready and ready!
Lightning! I'll be saving you! Lightning is there!
I'll
Seal!
smash you!
Here I go! Sweet dreams! Whoa! Glacier! Miasma! Field!
Lightning, you're up! Begin! Resonate with the earth! This one's mine!
The heavens must be smiling. I shall ensure you survive this.
Begin! Resonate with the
I
earth!
never miss! Raging Cascade!
Far enough! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help! Let's get lost away!
It's Rising
This
Wyvern!
one's mine!
Flying free! Can't get out of
They
this!
just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Don't mind if I do!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Wind!
Here's evil!
Lunar Rondo!
Freeze!
Take this! I can carve through armor!
This is it!
Take this!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn strike! Not a chance!
Radiant here! Raging Cascade! Here I go! Radiant
Rising Wyvern!
Now!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
You got company!
Can you take it?
It's on!
It's over!
Eat dirt! Resonate with the earth!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Sonic Run!
Magic X-ray!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
You're mine! Win! I'll thank you! Stardust!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
All in order.
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on. Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right? No time to hold back.
Sleep now into the shadows!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant
Rotating pile
And now!
It's on! In an instant! Impact Claw!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Phew, what a rush.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! This one's mine! Here I come! Severing!
Ready and ready! Prepare to be seized, O fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Take this! Sonic
Get ready to
Resonate with the earth!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
Lightning Orb! Blazer! Here goes! Deny dreams! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Blazer!
I owe you one!
Miasma! Lightning Orb! You're mine!
You're mine! Resonate with the earth!
By the power of
Now you see what I can do! Tempting!
Gemini Aqua!
Nothing gets by me!
This one's mine!
All right! It's showtime! Here's a healing arm!
Resonate with...
I'm not done!
Sleep now!
You're finished! No further!
Here's the evil!
Here I come! Dragon!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
I hate camping out.